All right, let's talk about investing. We pour our money into stocks, real estate, the shiny new thing, but what happens when the market tanks? When all that stuff just fades away? Well, there's one investment that's totally crash-proof. It's something no one can ever take from you, and its value only goes up. Today, we're diving into the single most profitable asset you will ever own.
No, really, think about it. When the world feels kind of shaky and uncertain, where do you find something that's actually truly dependable? It's so easy to get caught up chasing the next promotion or the next paycheck, right? We completely forget to ask this super important question. But believe me, the answer is way closer than you think.
So what is it? It's not your job. It's not the money in your bank account or your status online. All that stuff can disappear in a flash. Nope. This asset is the one thing that is 100% under your control. It's the very foundation you build your life on, the engine behind every single thing you accomplish.
It's you. That's it. Simple, right? You are your greatest asset, the absolute ultimate investment. And today, we're going to break down exactly how you can grow that asset and become the most powerful force for change in your own life.
Okay, first things first, we have to build what I call your unshakable foundation. And it all comes down to two things you already have, two assets you absolutely control, your time and your health.
You know, we always think money is the most important currency, but it's not even close. Your real currency is time. I mean, think about it. The richest person in the world has the exact same 24 hours in a day as you do. The game isn't about how much time you have. It's all about how you use it.
And that brings us to this crucial difference. Are you spending your time or are you investing it? Look, spending time is when it just vanishes. Endless scrolling on your phone, getting into pointless arguments, just gone. But investing your time, that's when you use it to build a better you for tomorrow. It's like compound interest for your skills and your mind.
And check this out. It sounds small, right? But just 1 hour a day, that's it, 1 hour, adds up to 365 hours over a year. That's over 9 40-hour work weeks. Imagine what you could do with that time. You could learn an instrument, get in the best shape of your life, start that project you've been dreaming about. It's not about finding these huge, empty blocks of time. It's about those small, consistent daily investments.
So that's time. What's the other half of this unshakable foundation? Well, it's your health. And let's be clear, this isn't some luxury. It's the literal platform your entire life is built on. If your body and mind are running on empty, how on earth are you supposed to build anything great? It's not optional. It's everything. And look, getting healthy doesn't mean you have to run a marathon tomorrow or only eat kale. No way. It's about these super simple basic things. A quick 10-minute walk, eating real food you made yourself, getting a solid 8 hours of sleep, and just giving your mind a minute to be quiet. These tiny habits, that's the real secret to having energy for the long haul.
All right, so we've got our foundation solid with time and health. Now it's time to install the upgrades. We're talking about upgrading your software, your mind, and your circle of influence. This is how we go from just being stable to being absolutely unstoppable.
I absolutely love this idea. Your mind is like a computer, but one without any limits. Think about it. A regular computer gets old and slow, right? But your brain, it gets faster and more powerful the more you use it. You feed it new information, give it new problems to solve, and it literally expands. But if you just let it sit there, well, it gets rusty, stuck on old, outdated programming.
And here's the bottom line. The world you see on the outside is just a mirror of what's going on inside your head. If your mind is filled with doubt, with "I can't do that," then guess what your life is going to look like? But if you train your mind to see possibilities, to look for growth, your entire world opens up. You have to win the battle in your mind first.
But here's the thing. You're not upgrading this mental software all by yourself in some empty room. The people around you, they're either plugging you in and charging you up, or they're draining your battery dry. A negative circle will keep you small with complaints and jealousy. But a positive circle, man, they fuel you. They give you new ideas, they support you, they push you. It's a proven rule. You become like the people you hang out with the most.
And please never, ever underestimate this. One single conversation with the right person at the right time can completely change the entire direction of your life. Seriously, your next big breakthrough could be just one chat away.
Okay, let's get to the final piece, your daily operating system. You've got the foundation. You've upgraded the software. So, how do we make it all work? How do you actually turn all this potential into real-world results? 2 words, discipline and action. And this is so important to understand. We all love motivation, right?
It's that exciting spark that gets you started. It's awesome. But it's also totally unreliable. It comes and goes. Discipline. Discipline is the fuel that keeps you going, especially on the days you feel zero motivation. See, motivation is a feeling. Discipline is a choice. It's boring, but it's unstoppable.
You know, this reminds me of this classic story about a guy who watched fitness videos every single day. I mean, he was an expert. He knew every exercise, every diet trick, all the science behind building muscle. He had all the knowledge you could ever want.
But he never once set foot in a gym. Not once. And that's the trap, isn't it? It's so easy to fall into. We watch, we read, we listen, we consume endless information, but we never do anything with it. And knowledge without action, it's just entertainment. It's not going to change a thing.
So what's the real secret sauce for growth? It's this incredibly simple 3-step loop. Step 1, learn something. Step 2, apply it, even in a tiny way. Step 3, repeat. That's it. Learn, apply, repeat. That's how you turn knowing into doing.
And please, whatever you do, don't wait for the perfect plan, because you'll be waiting forever. Just take the first step. It doesn't have to be perfect. Taking that messy first step is what clears the path and shows you where to go next. Action actually creates clarity. You don't need to see the whole staircase, just the very next step.
Okay, let's tie this all together. Here's the biggest mistake most of us make. We put ourselves last. We invest in everything and everyone else first. We sit around waiting for our lives to get better without realizing that we are the ones who make our lives better. The change doesn't start out there. It starts right here, inside.
So think of this as your new personal investment portfolio. You've got your time, your health, your mind, your network, and your discipline. It's perfectly diversified, it's 100% under your control, and I guarantee you the returns will compound for the rest of your life. This right here is the blueprint. Because at the end of the day, that's what it all comes down to. You don't just stumble into a powerful life, you build one. And you build it by first building a powerful you. Your internal world, your habits, your thoughts, your actions, literally creates your external world. So the only real question left is, what are you going to do about it? Not tomorrow, not next week when you have more time. Today, right now. What is one small, tiny thing you can do to invest in yourself? Because that is the only sure bet you can ever make.